some of us haven't made it only because we're lazy. And oh goodness, and I don't say that like lightly, but a lot of us can be the most talented individual in whatever our craft is, and we want to try and pursue that craft. And we just think, oh yeah, if I do this for so and so days, um, I'll blow. And it's just like, nah, it doesn't work like that. Number one, the time scale that you've presented yourself is very unrealistic. Like, bro, you want to, I don't know, become an artist, and you're going to draw every day for 30 days, and somebody will just find you on Instagram, Pinterest, or whatever, and your stuff will blow. Of course, it's possible, and it's probably happened with some people, if anything, a small minority, but yeah, not a lot. And the timescales we've attached with this, especially because of the internet, I feel like we've like deluded. It's like fucked up with our perspectives, and yeah. So when we don't hit these targets in that certain time period, we're like, nah, there's no way this other individual done the same thing, whereas they probably haven't. Like some people are not. Some people, a lot of people are not overnight successes. A lot of people were doing it day in day out for 60 days, for 6 months, a year, 2 years, and then they just blew. You just weren't aware of them because they weren't famous prior to that, but they were doing the little bits of work prior. But yeah, like I said, you weren't aware of them because they weren't famous at that point. So I feel like even though that answer is quite simple in terms of just being consistent, we're just like also telling ourselves it can't be that easy just to make it. And I feel like we kind of forget, like, even the simple saying, out of mind, out of sight. If you want to work in any field and progress, you have to be visible. You generally have to be visible. That's why they say, like, for instance, if you work a job and people are always seeing you, or you always seem busy, um, you will tend to progress if you want to go down that route. Or if you like see brands that are always doing branding everywhere, and it's because even regardless how big the brands are, if they're doing branding everywhere, that just puts them in front of your eyes more, so you're gonna buy more. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like it applies to any means of life. Like you have to be visible to get people's attention, to then like do what you need to do with that attention. um so yeah, be visible, be consistent, and work your ass off, man. But obviously, again, don't blindly work your ass off. But if you want to do something, do it with targets, with a plan, not just on a whim, like no structure whatsoever. I can't lie, I do that myself, but hence why I'm not successful yet. So even if it's a little plan, like it all helps and it aids. And I feel like when you have a plan and you do a certain thing, at least that way you can calculate, okay, something in this plan didn't work. Oh, okay, cool, it was this. So you can chuck it out, restructure it. When everything's just higgy haga, there's no plan, it's just a free fall. You're not really sure why something's working or what exactly is working. So planning is also great to add and help you with consistency, especially when you attach little goals to your plan. It aids you to be more motivated. Like for me, at the beginning of the year, I was I was taking social media a little bit more serious. I was posting every day on TikTok, but I didn't have a plan. So I didn't exactly know what I was supposed to achieve when, how I was supposed to achieve certain things. So I was just like, okay, cool. Now I'm trying to build more of a plan and have more so achievements to carry me out throughout the rest of the year. And I feel like a lot of people should take these kind of routes. Um, Again, I'm giving you advice that I don't particularly follow myself, honestly. But I think, yeah, sometimes we do need structure, and structure does help sometimes to get us where we need to get to. But yeah, on that note, hope you guys have a lovely day.